Good morning on this very, very sunny Friday morning in February. My name's Matthew and I'm a digital marketer at Agencia. I would just like to give you a day into my life. What do I get up to as a digital marketer? What does that involve? And what's it like to start a job during the pandemic? So I'll take you through what I get up to in the day, what's my workflow like, and how is it like working for Agencia. So join me on the journey and I'll see you shortly. So welcome to my desk setup, which is where I spend pretty much all day, every day. For those of you who don't know what Agencia do, and they are a team of experts getting alongside organisations, charities, businesses, whether that's in health and social care, in justice, policing and security, and bringing about change and how to tackle the really difficult projects. So the first thing I do before I start any day is make a list of all the things that I need to do in the day. So as you can see here, I use Apple reminders, and I've got a different category for all the different parts of my life. So today I'm working from 9 till about 2 o'clock. 1, 2. First thing I do from 9 o'clock is always, like absolutely everybody else, is check emails, which are an important part when you are home working. I imagine lots of people spend a lot of time on emails. And I'll also check social media feeds of PCD and Agencia. Throughout the day, I'll walk you along what I'm doing briefly, try my best to explain why I'm doing these things. So I'm going to get on with my emails and I will see you shortly. A quick pause for thought, and I'd love to get your thoughts on this. Is it acceptable to use emojis and smiley faces in emails? This is a question I battle with every single day, and I've come to the conclusion that internally, yes, it is okay to use a smiley face. Externally, to other people, I think emails still have to be professional, so I keep the smiley faces out. Let me know what you think. So I'm just coming downstairs for a short tea break. I've just got off the phone with my my dissertation supervisor, where we're talking about my research project. If you're interested, it's all about AI influencers, which are artificially made people online who have social media accounts. The doorbell's gone, so maybe someone will get that. And seeing if they have any potential for the future. You know, will we be interacting with people, robots in the future? So I'm going to do some slightly odd research into that. I don't know about you, but I find home working quite tricky. You know, I'm in a house now where the doorbell just goes with 2 little brothers, my dad, everyone's home working at the same time. And it's very, very easy to get distracted away from doing your work. You know, someone comes in for a short natter, or we go for a walk, or there's someone's making lunch, or there's the Xbox playing and you just want to watch, or you can play guitar. Like, it's just so many things to get distracted. And the way I tackle that is just by having a really strict schedule. So, you know, I know 9 till 1 I'm exactly working, and then I can enjoy the other stuff later. That's the only way I can do it to kind of balance Agencia and university life and home life. I guess when people think of digital marketing and social media, I think they tend to think that it's just sitting on social media all day. And actually for Agencia and PCD, I do absolutely none of that because I'm not a consultant or I'm not a specialist in any of the areas. And sometimes the best way to engage with people over social media directly, through the comments and interaction and retweeting and resharing, is for people who are actually involved with it to do it themselves. So in this case it's Kieran Johnson who does PCD, so she'll interact with them, and usually Helen Gibson, who's director of Agencia, to interact with those places. So kind of my job is to create content. If you think back 10 years ago, marketing was very physical, so it was more you found out about a business through maybe a phone call or visiting them or a conference or through flyers and offline marketing. And as we all know, especially since the pandemic, everything has gone online. So most of marketing is digital. So the whole idea of content creation, especially for a service-based company like Agencia, where they're offering service, expertise, people, the thought and strategy behind it is, what does the digital front of Agencia or Primary Care Direct in this case look like? And when people look at this, whether it's existing clients or potential clients, what do they see? Do they see thought leaders? Do they see people who know what they're talking about? Do they see people who are down to earth? Do they see personality? And most importantly, do they see the values of the company? So a lot of content is giving out, tips or sharing about the work they're doing at the moment, or just a snippet of a day, or promoting a webinar, all things to provide this kind of atmosphere of being a thought leader in the field. And the hope is that people see this, they see the digital front, whether this is on the website, this is on social media, this is a video on YouTube, and then that gives them the confidence that this brand, Agencia, can help them in their problem of what they're trying to achieve. So I will just take you through some of the content that I've been doing today. So today I've mainly been doing Primary Care Direct content, and what we do is we have a schedule over the month of all the stuff that's going out on social media in this case. So here's the schedule we use, and we can all collaborate and add things to the mix, and it just allows you to give a broad overview of everything that's going out. And then on Hootsuite is a social media management platform. It allows you to schedule posts, so you are consistently putting out your content. So today I've been working on pulling together some posts for Primary Care Direct about a new associate member, so someone that's joining their team of specialists called Sano Physiotherapy. So the software I use to create these, I use a variety of software. For simple graphics, I use something called Canva, which is actually free to use, and these are all the posts that we've been making in the past couple of months. We messaged Matt, said, can you send us a photo? Can you send us some text? Just introducing yourself and just the key points of who Sano are. And it's really, really easy. It's just kind of drag and drop. There's loads of templates on the left, but we tend to adapt them obviously to fit the brand. We have brand colors, brand text, all to just keep everything consistent. And then obviously that goes on to Hootsuite, and that'll go out next Friday. So a lot of businesses know they should be on social media. I mean, everyone tells them you should be on social media. This is where you should be posting content. But I think one of the big mistakes a lot of companies make is they don't ask the question beforehand, what are we trying to achieve? And with anything, before you put out any content, before you start going into Canva or start making videos, you really just need to ask yourself, what are we actually trying to achieve? Now, is that getting more clients? Is that trying to get more people to sign up, so you need more calls to action? Is it just creating awareness of your brand to other people? Is it engaging with existing people? So are you trying to just keep that relationship going. There's no right answer, it's different for every company, but that will determine what content you are putting out. So I hope that gives you just a little insight into the kind of social media side of what I do, and just thinking about, you know, what's behind the posts that are going out. So I haven't got too much time to do some video editing, but I thought I'd just give you an insight into what that kind of involves and why I'm producing some videos. So with Primary Care Direct, we're doing a short bite-sized video campaign over the next few months, which gives kind of 37 really quick clips showcasing the people behind Primary Care Direct and some of the associates, because very often people don't come to Primary Care Direct or Agencia brand or for the kind of service, they come for the person. And because everything is service based, you mean the product is the people. If you can showcase that on social media and put a face and put personality to it, if that's showcased, then it reflects who Agencia are, if that's what's on social media. So I'm doing something with Steve Pitts this afternoon. We're going to record a short video about the work he gets up to and a quick update. So we'll record that on Zoom, and then I'll just put it together in the video editing software here. So I'm just going to go and get some lunch now, and I'll probably go for a short walk before my call at 2 o'clock in an hour's time. So I will see you shortly. So I'm just out for my daily walk. It is actually really, really cold. I'm with my mum. Mum, on a scale of 1 to 10, how cold is it? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Probably it feels like about -2, -3, because it's a very bitterly east wind. But I think it's probably temperature's about 1 or 2 degrees maybe.
There you go, there's the weather news from my mum. But no, I think it's really important to get a walk. You know, otherwise you can just be inside too long and it gets quite groggy. No, I was just going to talk about as I walk. You know, a lot of people have said to me, you know, what's it like to start a job when you can't even visit the office of where you're working? You know, everything's at home working, everything's emails and Teams. And whilst I'd have loved to have, you know, that office atmosphere and get that experience, I think working at home has been really enjoyable. And what's made it really easy is everyone at Agencia just being so supportive. You know, since I started, everyone was always communicating with me. They were giving me tasks and they were just saying, you know, be yourself, do what you think's best, and giving me the freedom. And even when I make a mistake, you know, everything's absolutely okay. So that's actually meant the world to me. And even though I've not met everyone officially, I feel like I know everyone at Agencia, and they are an absolutely fantastic company. So my day isn't quite finished yet. I've still got a call to do. And then after that, it's the weekend. So I'm going to carry on this walk with my mum, and I'll see you shortly. Super. No, it's good. It's good. Perhaps like a sentence on the end. You know, it's great to support different countries and organizations through COVID and making an impact in people's lives.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, definitely.
Just something to tag we could have at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been immensely challenging working in Kosovo during the pandemic, but we do work with local people who, firstly, realise the benefits that we bring to them of improving their justice system, and also recognise the demands that are placed upon us whilst we're travelling to their countries. And they know that our work will change their lives for the better, and they really appreciate the effort that our team from Agencia makes to get to their country.
That's super.
There was a bit of a burble in the middle, but
don't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. You come across very well. Take care then. Bye bye.
Cheers. Have a good weekend.
Cheers, you too.
Cheers,
Bye.
bye.
So we've just come to the end of my day. It is 3 o'clock and I finished all my calls, my emails, and everything's wrapped up for the day. So I hope you've enjoyed the journey. I hope you've learned something new. Who knows what home working will look like in the future? Will it become more normal, or will we not be able to wait to get back to the offices? Or will it be a mixture of the two? I don't know. I'm not a manager, so I don't decide these things. But I'll be looking forward to it either way. I look back to about 3 months ago before I started the internship here. I think I just feel a lot more confident now being in a place where I've had the opportunity to just try things out, try what I've learned out in a real world situation, in a real amazing business like Agencia. I'm still learning, I'm still not the finished article by any means. There's still loads to know about digital marketing, but for anyone that's thinking about doing an internship whilst you study, I would definitely recommend it if you can juggle it, if you can keep yourself organized enough, and just kind of have a uni work-life balance all in one. I think it's definitely worth it, especially if you want to apply for jobs afterwards. It gives you something good on your CV, or if you carry on working for the company that you've got, it's just an all-round amazing experience. So I think that's everything for now. Just a massive shout out obviously to the university for giving me the internship and connecting me up with Agencia, and of course a massive thank you to Agencia for having me. Special shout out to Joy, Helen, Kieran, Dawn, and everyone who's been really cool, and anyone else I've forgotten. So yeah, I hope you have a good weekend, day, morning, afternoon, or whatever you're doing right now, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.